Hello, welcome to week of September 19th. I am back from everything, vacation, non-COVID respiratory illness, laryngitis, and crazy work schedule. So I am ready to get my weekly videos going again. I think I am going to be putting them out towards the end of the week from now on though. So just as a note to that, I hope that doesn't disappoint too many of you. I did get a lot of love from people who are missing the videos, wondering what happened. So I appreciate that, and I am happy to say they are back. So I just did a quick take of this video and it was over 10 minutes, so that's why I'm gonna make it really short. It is still a seller's market, a little bit more choices for buyers right now, but still a strong seller's market, and inventory is creeping up. We finally saw the reversal of the number of pendings is actually slightly less than the number of active properties, so we would normally see that as normal, and that hasn't been normal like that for quite a while, but we finally, that kind of clicked through that stat. Days on market is still 18 days. We are not seeing a complete reversal of the market, so don't think that's happening. Average price, a little under 380. Softening. If you're interested in what areas of the market, what segments of the market are softening, in Albuquerque, anything 750 and over, those have softening markets. Buyers are going to have more opportunity there. And then oddly enough, that median price, 350, the mid threes, that is going to have a little softening as well. So a little bit more opportunity for buyers in those categories. Which brings me to, when did real estate become all about the finance part of it? When did it become all about, well, I don't want to buy at the top of the market, all about, well, I don't want that kind of interest rate? Homes were designed for us to have shelter and comfort and hopefully some joy. This whole idea that we have to make money on the home we live in, or I don't know where that came from. That's a side benefit, and it's great if that can happen. And of course, if you stay in your house long enough, it's bound to happen. But these are very intimate pieces to our lives, even investment properties. The investors I work with, the majority of them, sure, they are doing it as an investment in, maybe not investing all their money in the stock market and investing it in something real like real estate. But it gives them pride to be able to provide a rental for someone that doesn't want to or can't buy a property. So don't forget of the human aspect of real estate. So, that being said, what is really right now, it is a great time to sell if you are looking to downsize and you are not planning to get a mortgage on your next property. It's a great time, perfect time actually. It's also a great time to sell if you are just tired of being a landlord. If you have other pursuits, or the distance is too far, or you just don't like people that much, then sell your rental. It's a great time to sell rentals. It's a great time to buy if you are currently renting. Let's not forget that rent is like paying 100% interest. There is no money coming back to you in any sort of way. Your landlord is not putting some of that money aside to give you at the end of your lease, and you're getting no tax benefits from it. So if you are renting, it is a great time to buy. And if you are not collecting rent, it's also a good time to buy. Traditionally, over the last decades of years, real estate goes up in value. It will continue to do so. And buying when you are able to buy, and then holding it and using it as a rental, and then selling it when you want to, that's the ideal scenario. So those are the great times to buy. So my job is not to convince you of, oh, it's a great market. That's up for you to decide. My job is to help guide, help advise you on what to do when you are thinking about making a move in real estate. So I am here. Cute property of the week on Indian Springs, off Louisiana, north of Montgomery. It looks to be in really great condition. No showings until Saturday. Looks to be in great condition. It could use a little updating, but I think it's one of those great properties with good bones, and then a little this or that, and it's also would be a great kind of lock and leave. It's got a nice little yard that's mature. So that is the property of the week. Check it out. The other reason I picked it, says priced at $365. If you have 20% down, $365 works out to about an $1,850 payment a month, and at the current interest rate. And that's the average rent that people are paying in Albuquerque right now is $1,850. So that's also kind of why I chose that one. Other things on my mind besides real estate, last calls, green chili. If you have not got your green chili and processed it for the winter, now is the time. I went down to Chili Connection last weekend and supply was limited. So get down there and get your roasted chili. So you will have some to enjoy this winter. And what else? Southwest Opera. I went and saw La Loup Garou, which translates to the werewolf. A couple weeks ago, it was outdoors at the Albuquerque Museum. Fabulous location. It's the cast they have was wonderful. They're funny, beautiful voices. The stories they do are very unique and things that don't often come up in opera. And the setting is very intimate. You're close, and it doesn't feel as intimidating as sometimes some of the big operas, like even Santa Fe Opera. So I would highly encourage you to check that out. They are no longer doing that, but they are going to do Zorro in a few weeks. And I think that's going to be something really great to catch. All right. Have a great week. See you next week.